Picture composition. What is picture composition? If I talk about picture composition is of two types. First is real time and story. That means if you talk about a recent incident, or talk about anything that happened recently, then you talk about the real time and use present tense in it. But if you tell about a story, the story can be fictional or based on the true story which you heard from your friend and family, or maybe it can be yours too. It is written in past tense. How to write picture composition? If I talk about, so method one is like, step one is like, we have to observe it using this W5H technique. This says you have to observe by asking these 5 questions: who, what, when, where, and why, and how. So who says like, who are all present in the picture, and what are they doing, when have they gathered, where is the event happening, and why this picture is important. This is important. And then after you ask this question, how is this impacting you, this is the main point from which you will decide whether the story should be written on the real time, or you maybe the past tense story time. So in the step 2, you have to give an outline to the questions. Basically, you have to answer these questions in your mind, and then after that arrange these points in a logical sequence and write them. And remember, always remember, this is quite important point, you always have to give a title to your composition. Fine. After that, this is an example. For example, you have to write a picture composition. Make sure you don't use simple sentences. For example, like this: the girl is writing or something. Make it more detailed, or in an your sentence should have elegance and kind of enthusiasm tone in it. Like here, they have asked, sunlight filters through the windows, illuminating the entire cafe as the girl settles near the window and journals her thoughts. Is this looking more poetic and nice, or like this? So always try to enthusiasm your words to make it enthusiastic, so that they will entertain the person who's checking the paper. Other than that, if you want to write a picture composition on based on a story, you will use this method, that is method 2. Use this trick, space, SPACE, which tells us setting, purpose, action, conclusion, and emotions. What you have to do is write the setting, like the same W5H technique you have apply on it for observing. And then purpose, you have to you know see what the main character is and what he or she is doing. Then you have to talk about the action, like what did the main character do. And then conclusion, what was the result. That will make the story. And then after that, emotions, that is, you have to add your feelings into it, make the sentence more alive. For example, like here, this sentence was kind of a simple sentence, so prefer this sentence, this would be good. Or if you can't do it, try to make it a little bit detailed, for example like this. But this doesn't make comparison with this one. So that's all for today.